Looking for a savior to come. I need someone to drink them. The whole thing. From the top. 3, 2, 1, and. You of the shadows, you of the light. We're band of birds on the moon. Burn down the silence, shut down every head. Lord, I savior to come. All right, now we're good. Here we go. Sing it out. All right. Okay. Ready for fade out? Yep. Oh, yeah. And 3, 2, 1. Good evening, everybody. Live from Jensen Lentz in Lentz, Portland, Southeast, exit 17. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Had more technical difficulties with Facebook again, so that's why there was a delay. But now we're also live on YouTube, so hi, YouTube. I'll be streaming your comments over here, and we'll be doing Facebook over here. Not that nobody cares. So anyway, once we get our studio set up, we won't have to worry about this. It'll be amazing. We'll walk in and make content. Great. Work it, girl. So yes. So thanks for tuning in. What are y'all drinking? I'm drinking Country Time Lemonade and Early Times. It sounds very lowbrow, but it's good, refreshing.
Seltzer. Lemon seltzer today.
What brand?
What's it called?
Soleil.
Soleil. It's the Safeway signature brand seltzer. Pretty good. It's tasty.
So, hi, Baby Ace. Thanks for tuning in.
Ace.
Let's see. So, technical upgrades, working on that because trying to up the game as far as the show and whatnot, also at home. So, we decided to get a 55-inch TV because it's only like a little bit bigger than the 49-inch TV, which cost $100 more. So, we got 55-inch TV. It's a Roku TV. It's built in, and he likes it because he can stream all these moldy oldies and stuff like that. So, would you watch like something like from the 30s or something?
No, it was from the 50s. Boris Karloff hosted Frankenstein, the original Frankenstein, and in the 50s he hosted this TV show, a mystery sci-fi murder TV series. That's it, a whodunit kind of thing. And so I just started watching it. Then I fell asleep.
Promptly fell asleep. So we took last week off because there was seriously no physical room in our living room to make the show, and our garage was full of equipment as well. So now it's a little less cramped, but it's still about 900%. Before last week, there was 2 toilets and 2 vanity sinks and a bunch of other stuff. Now there's only 1 toilet to be installed. It's a very nice view in here of all this clutter that looks like Home Depot's back room.
It's chaos. It's driving me crazy.
But this is hopefully one of the last weekend about being big because our bathroom should be like 95% done, and then our backyard will be paved, and we'll probably do a live tour of the backyard, like our HGTV special with that indoor-out lifestyle, open concept.
After we get grass back.
Oh, that'll be next year then.
No, it won't take long.
They trampled quite a bit. So.
Yeah, they trampled lots of flowers and grass and stuff.
Great story. And grass and foliage. Reminds me of a bird cage earlier today. Since the construction's going on, we had a friend stop by, and they came up and we weren't home, and they asked the contractor, like, "Oh, are the boys home?" And they're just like, "The boys are playing video games. Why is this dude asking for the boys?" Because like in our demographic, no matter how old you are, you're like, "Oh, hey boys." So it's kind of like, I guess it's a gay thing. I don't know. But it was kind of funny. They asked for the boys were home. I'm like, oh, I mean, they meant us. And she's like, boys? You're like 40 something?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
It's pretty funny.
We'll go with 40 something.
We'll blanket comment that. So yeah, and then Dominic was all excited about something we're working on. He's like, oh, it's as simple as cake. I'm just like, okay, you're so close. I'm not going to correct you. I'm going to write this down and use it against you later. Instead of easy as pie, it was simple as cake. So it's like, that needs to be a new meme or something. I should totally make a meme of him doing that. So been kind of fun. We haven't been bored at all. What have you been bored?
I have not been bored.
Been napping?
I have been napping a lot.
Because the TV helps.
The TV helps. I guess it does. Even though I think it's improper sleep hygiene, I really like, we'll close the bedroom door, turn on the TV, and just like crash. It's been good for my soul. So
in and out. So I also have the reason why I like it so much is because with your smartphone, you can sync up with the audio. I use my earbuds and like watch something while he's sleeping. Both of us can actually watch whatever and have the headphones in, so it's kind of great. So it's very gadgety. You don't have to do the old-timey infomercial thing. Remember they had those TV ears or whatever? They had like this little box that we could like barely hear the TV. This is like infomercial stuff from like 1990.
I don't remember.
I wanted one of those so bad. So yeah, that's been working out pretty good. So what do you want to talk about? Okay. I was like, I'm doing the script. Like, that's nice. Give me 20 more minutes. I went back to sleep.
Yeah, I need lots of naps.
And Luther's like, he needs to get up. He's gonna have bags under his eyes. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're praising Queens. It's like, calm down. No one cares. It was funny. So we're gonna
manage to get a real quick shower in before because I probably still have.
So he was only late, responsible for us being late by 35 seconds, and I was like 3 minutes because I was trying to finagle with the Facebook and get everything properly labeled, and it was a fuster.
Okay.
We'll say that.
Okay. Back to the bathrooms and things. We don't have the vanity or the mirrors in or the sink, and so we haven't unpacked everything, and it took me a good while today to find razors because I really need to shave this part of my face. And so that was a challenge. I found it, but then I didn't have like a mirror to
it's like camping in your house.
It is. I didn't have a mirror to look into the shaving, so I I think I did pretty good.
That's fine. I'm saying it could have been dangerous.
It could have been dangerous, but I just put my phone on for picture mode, and I did the reverse thing, and I was like watching myself. So I made it work. Designers make it work. So
designers.
So enough about our bathroom that's incomplete for a few more days.
It's been 8 weeks.
This starts 8 weeks of construction. Actually, tomorrow starts 8 weeks because they started on a Sunday.
There's some other stuff we want done, but we figure we might just take a couple weeks off before we start anything else because we want like a little bit of peace and solitude.
I need to clean the house. It's driving me crazy.
There's quite a bit of dust from walking in and out of the backyard and trilling in all that dust because it's like all the concrete fixings are there.
And all the jackhammery, the concrete.
Jackhammery. Yeah. So our segment is This Week in Facebook. Let's talk about This Week in Facebook.
This Week in Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was all excited to post about or ask about this HDMI cable. So I have an HDMI cable going to the house so when we have our movie parties, everyone can watch the same movie at the same time on an actual DVD, so it's not streaming or buffering, and it's all within the same 0.5 seconds. Everyone's watching it at the same time, so you can hear laughing, you can hear someone laughs a second before it's barely off, but it's super close. Anyway, I think the gas people that came in and installed our on-demand water heater cut it by accident and then put some weird adapter for it. And so I took a picture of what is this adapter? And everyone's like, let's talk about those fashion choices. You're wearing socks with flip-flops. This is a problem. And it had 100 comments and no one ever answered what actually the device was. So I was like, okay, as long as people are having fun, that's fine. My expense. What is this stupid thing? So that's my great story.
I guess socks with sandals is a stupid thing. So
I was doing it on purpose. I actually did it the week before. I was painting some stuff and I took a picture and I was straight up you could see the socks from I thought someone was gonna comment on it. No one said anything. So now it's my signature look. It's European. It's a tribute to Liz Lemon because she was all about that. She's like, I want to go on vacation somewhere I can wear socks with flip flops. So, and then I also posted a picture last weekend with the youngest in the car, and I was like, hey, here we are at McDonald's after Home Depot, and everyone's like, we don't shop at Home Depot. And I'm like, I don't know who we is, but okay. So I got scolded for shopping at Home Depot, but no one said anything about how McDonald's is whatever McDonald's is. I was like, okay. I was just here I am, be a parent. Awesome. Scold me. Cool. So I don't let it bother me at all. I think it's kind of funny. So someone wants to get wound up about it. I let my ADD do the talking, and I scroll on. So,
well, we do shop other places too. There's a little Ace Hardware. Ace Hardware or True Value in Woodstock.
Ace.
Ace. Okay.
Ace, the place.
Yeah, there's this little local independent Ace Hardware.
They sell skateboards.
In Woodstock. We do frequent that as well, but Home Depot is pretty darn close to our house, and we're in the middle of all these projects, and and we have a lot of friends that work at Home Depot too.
And they take stuff back because I overbuy by 20% whenever I'm doing a project. Just like, yo, so
there's that.
Yes, great story. So let's see. Oh yeah, so this week on Facebook, I also got it was Thursday morning. I got a message from a friend of mine who's been deceased for like 6 years or something like that, for well over any time that someone would be messaging me. So it was very bizarre. I was like, oh hey, how's it going? And he's like, this person's talking to me, and I was like, okay, I need to speak to your manager, please. I went full Karen on him. I'm like, representative. I'm like, if you're gonna be a bot, like at least read someone's profile for more than like 2 minutes. Like someone hacked into my account in 2010, and I actually like closed my Facebook account for 2 weeks and started all over again. So I was like, someone was asking for money to get my girlfriend out of jail in London. And if anybody knows me, if I'm going to London, everyone's going to know about it. And they say girlfriend, they don't put quotes around it. They know it's total BS. So I ended up locking my account, like closing my account and starting all over again at the time. So I was just like, okay, ready for a fresh slate, a clean slate. So, but yeah, it's like, at least read this stuff, man. Ridiculous. And so I also decided to get a COVID test just because I was concerned. And so I got my first COVID test, and I was going to post it, but I didn't want to make a big scandal about it because I don't want anybody to be concerned because it came back negative anyways. But I don't think it felt like snorting chlorine water up your nose. I didn't think it was terrible. I didn't like it, but he was not a fan.
I was not a fan. We've talked about it.
Yes, that was 2 weeks ago.
Trying to move on from my trauma, being triggered.
So I also did some pressure washing. No segue. I also did some pressure washing over the last 2 weeks, and that was kind of my Zen moment. I really like that, but also gotta make sure you don't put the wrong head on and strip the paint. It's kind of fun for a minute, and then you realize you just have to sand it off. So I also had someone gave me some goggles that were DeWalt anti-fog goggles, and they're amazing. So I recommend those. So what else?
IKEA.
Talk about IKEA.
IKEA.
We can talk about IKEA. It's been 4 months.
Yeah, more than that. I think January maybe. January was the last time we went to IKEA, and we needed some solutions. That's why we go to IKEA. And there was a line. It moved really quick. People still don't understand social distancing, and people also don't understand about just like move. If you're gonna stop and talk, get the heck out of the way. Don't like stand in the aisle in front of you. You're trying to get around and stuff. Like move to the side, let people pass.
They did have the game now with the checkout part where there's like a serpentine to get out, and there's a coordinator telling you where to go. I'm like, this should be here all the time. And they should give you like Olive Garden mints, like something, I don't know. Kind of funny, like maitre d' or something. But it was kind of cool to tell us where to go. So that was
cool. And we got a couple things.
We got essentials, necessities. We call them solutions.
Solutions, yeah. But what did we get? I totally forgot.
The rack for the towels.
Oh yeah.
And we got the gay bags because last year they were coveted and we sold out in 10 minutes. And now since there was no pride. Okay. I'm very excited about this. It was like $2 or something. It's like instant beach bag. Oh, gaydar, red line, pegged, everyone. So I love it. It's kind of awesome. So, and we didn't want to check in on Facebook because we wanted to get scolded because we're like out and about. And I actually did have an N95 mask on. I was making sure that I was doubled up in my safetyness because to me it's very important when you go somewhere public like that. So
yeah,
they were very uncomfortable, but so I found the best mask possible.
And my glasses don't fog with them, so that's good.
But I feel like if I'm wearing a mask and it's not made out of cloth and it's a fashion statement, I feel like I look like I'm cheap or something. I need to draw some sort of logo like Louis Vuitton on or something, like because it's like everyone's got all these say something masks. Say something masks.
We have the half face mask, and
that creeps people out.
It's really creepy. It really is creepy
because it's always like it's like a tiny bit bigger than me. If it's off by a little bit, it looks like you're Silence of the Lambs or some shit. Like it's like
you're Two-Faced.
Yeah, that's brutal.
You're talking out of both sides of your mouth.
So let's see. Oh yeah, at Home Depot today, I was with Dominic, and he's like, this employee coworker friend was like showing me like what I want to get for my outdoor shower, and I was all excited. He's helping me out, and then Dominic's like, "You shouldn't let him touch your phone." I was like, "Wow, I've taught him well." I was like, "This is awesome." I was proud about how he uses the opportunity to be helpful and kind of snarky at the same time. And then we went to grab a snack after that, and he was like in line, like, "How long was the Black Plague?" I'm like, "Oh, it's this total after school special dad moment." I was like, "I don't know, ask the internet." I was like, and he's like, "Wow, this is terrible. Lasted 300 years and cycled every 20 years. It's gonna be like that or worse here." I'm like, "No, it's not. We have internet. We're fine." So it was kind of weird to have that kind of dark moment. So what else? What else? Shout outs and then questions. What do you have anything? No. Okay. So yeah, you see that. Oh, you didn't see that, did you?
What?
You see that? I went by the Eagle Eye, the bar in our neighborhood, and everyone was out there having a good time. It was nice to see people out having a good time, and then it was like, wait a minute, no one's wearing masks. This is where we die. So
I did see that. I was with you.
okay, so I saw it one time after work too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's like they have the same number of tables outside, which I get it. You want to make money and whatnot, but it just seems you could spread them out a little bit further if you could. I don't know.
I guess you have to like.
I don't have all the answers.
I would hand out masks that have straws built in and little gills, so you can like take a drink. And then they have ones now that have little straws.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've also seen one with zipper, so you can zip it open and then get a straw in there. Classy. Anywho,
I'm off my game today. too many naps.
there's no such thing as too many naps. So shout outs and then listener questions. So my first shout out is to my brother Anthony. He's gonna have a birthday on the 11th. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Anthony.
Yay. Too bad we can't celebrate because we're locked down. Also, I'd like to thank Taffy if she's watching. She gave me those awesome DeWalt safety glasses, and I want to wear them all the time. They look super cool. So that was nice of her. And then it's your turn.
Oh, Andrew Gilrath, a friend of ours who used to live here, now lives in Palm Springs. He is in town for a short visit, and we social distanced with him today, and we'd like to promote him. He does biotuning and energy healing.
It's probably backward, but it's fine.
Probably is
the ratio. It's fine.
Anyway, if you're interested, he has continued to do these things during COVID through Zoom calls and things like that. So if you're interested in getting a biofield tuning and other things he does, I told you I'm off my game.
It's amazing if you ever want to have some sort of spiritual insight or whatnot. It's nice to have a conversation.
It really is. It was good to see him and talk to him, and he did like a quick little read on us, and it's pretty spot on what's going on with us right now with everything going on, and good advice coming from him. So Andrew's wonderful. And good memory, because he did a walkthrough of our house to tune our house 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
4 years ago, and he remembered specific rooms and was talking about that, and that just really impressed the heck out of me that he could remember the feelings that he got from those rooms. So, anywho,
we can go on to listener questions.
Is that over?
So, yeah, I don't know. You can talk about those if you want. I'm just like, you were sleeping, so I'll try to make stuff up. It's like,
okay.
You don't even shout out to like fast food restaurants because it's like, who cares?
Well, they're really nice. Most of them.
Yeah, so a couple times.
Except for the blonde chick at the Dairy Queen on Foster. They're great. Those kids are great.
Like, I didn't tell you, but I placed the order today and they forgot one item. And I'm like, oh, it's this. And they go, oh, here you go. I'm like, I didn't pay for this, did I? And they're like, no, it's fine. Just take it. I'm like, okay, great. And they still made sure they gave it to you upside down because it's like their signature move or whatever. So
that's nice of them.
Yeah, it was super nice. And I was like,
and
I don't
pup
have
cups.
Yes.
You can take your dog and get a little cup of ice cream for your dog, or Dairy Queen. It's not really ice cream, whatever it is.
Food product.
Yeah. And Dexter, his little tail just wags when he gets his pup cup. It's so cute.
When he's not growling at me.
He growls at him.
Yes, he's protecting his human because I'm the yelly evil one. So
And I'm the human.
Yes. So, all right, there's no questions. All right, everybody. Michael Smith, thank you for tuning in. And Shanna, thank you. Tim Moore, hello. We have a new angle so you can see a different glass, maybe. You might have seen it already.
Dusty glass.
Matt, the shelf is out of control. Yeah, there was actually.
Everything.
Last week,
everything's moved back because they were jackhammering outside.
They're using the elephant foot, I call it, the big
That's
compressor, and it was like the glass was like.
Everything was vibrating.
And there's still rings of clean where they used to be, and like dust everywhere.
Yeah, so can't wait to get it cleaned.
Matt Wade's having Earl Grey iced, sweet and iced.
Mm.
That sounds like something Jeff would drink.
I totally would drink that, although I've given up sweet tea.
Sweet tea. I had tried sweet tea. Tastes like straight up syrup to me. Not a fan. But I guess it's a thing for y'all down in Oklahoma. Hey, Dan Alejandro, thanks for tuning in.
And yes, Universal Monsters are the best. Universal Monster movies. The original, Dracula, Werewolf, The Mummy,
gotcha.
Invisible Man,
That
Frankenstein.
was like DC Universe or something.
Bride of Frankenstein.
Okay, what about Young Frankenstein?
No, but that's an homage to the original.
So it all ties in.
It all ties in.
Hey, Jason Loper, thanks for tuning in. Vernon says that your shirt is amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're actually talking about that.
We were talking about this today, and that with Andrew, and that's what had me think I want to wear this shirt today. And believe it or not, I've lost weight because it's not as tight, and that surprises me because I have been on the ice cream diet.
I sneak in and buy him shirts that are larger than he knows, so that way he feels like he's like, oh, it's not tight.
I know how to read labels.
I can sew.
And I bought this shirt.
Hey, Rick, Aubrey, and Corey Fortuna, thanks for tuning in. Hi, Aunt Lisa, and Tony from Philly. Oh, okay. What's TJ say?
Can you tell us why these shows are important for you and our community? Why, yes, TJ, we can.
That's a good setup. Thank you.
The shows are important to us. It started out with something to do during the COVID time to give us something to look forward to, and a way to reach out to people and to catch up on, if we talk about the kids and stuff, things that are going on with them. And you've said some other things, why it's important to you.
Because we like to foster community, and there's not much physical place we can occupy together. So I feel like this is a nice way to like mingle through and talk to people and to have a connection with my friends and community members. And since there's been quite a ripple or rift in the community over the last year or so, this kind of needed to happen anyways, because there's been no cohesiveness with our community. So I'm trying to bring everything back. And so that leads into what I skipped earlier. We're going to rebrand our Bear Bulletin Board PDX page shortly. We're going to make it so seems it's more inclusive and whatnot, but it's basically still a bulletin board where it's business related, not anything political or whatnot, but to make sure everyone feels like welcome and whatnot to post things on there if it's relevant to a bulletin board, not like coming hard at us like
it's not a thirst trap.
That means like pictures of beefcake or whatever.
Yeah. Guys in their Speedos and stuff. It's not for that.
There's a bazillion other pages for that.
It's all about community awareness. This is going on. Hey, support this. Or, I have an apartment for rent. Or who knows of a good plumber, electrician, yada, yada, yada.
Like the gay yellow pages.
It kind of is the gay yellow pages.
Or if someone's looking for an apartment or work or whatnot. But yeah, I look forward to it. And then we skipped last week because it was like way too much to have it happen in this living room or find any space to do it. So I figured take a week off and then come back at it, because now I feel like we got to get back into our groove. But then we plan on eventually having a little media space outside in like a workshop kind of situation. So we can just go in and have it all ready, just walk in and do it. Because now every night I set up and tear down, I do this, which is not a big deal. It's fun to me. So it's a hobby.
Something that I wanted to talk about last week before we canceled last week. I know I said to go and follow the Wall of Moms. Well, it turns out that the creator of Wall of Moms is a little psycho drama creator. So don't like the Wall of Moms. They've got other offshoots of groups. The women and men and everybody that was involved in the downtown protest of creating the Wall of Moms, they are awesome. It's just this one in particular person that created a non-for-profit and was trying to like turn it into a way for income or something. And
Hashtag shady.
Yeah, hashtag shady. So we don't like that group, but there are other groups. So if you see it,
Moms for BLM or something like that.
I think it is Moms for BLM. I totally forget what it is, but I just remembered I wanted to talk about that. So sorry about that. But okay, back to the show.
Yes. So, shoot, yeah, because I was wearing socks with open toe shoes.
Yes,
Great. Yes, there's wood everywhere. Let's see. Socks and sandals is comfy, and I'm not leaving the house. No one's seen me in it except for all over the World Wide Web. So I guess that's the thing.
Facebook Messenger now has a Ouija board feature.
That's creepy.
What?
It's a Morrissey song, too.
I think you spelled it right.
You did the first time.
Yeah.
A Ouija. Coast to Coast. I think that store's still there. The one on 122nd in Palvilla with the big starburst.
Is that a Coast to Coast?
I think it was. I don't know if it's still there or not. So IKEA is back open. There's a line to get in. It took us not even 3 minutes to get in.
We were walking up. He was like, "I don't do lines." I'm like, "It's moving quick," and it did. It moved really quick.
Like, do you know who I am? I'm like, I don't wait lines. It wasn't terrible. Oh, I guess the IKEA gay bag is smaller. Is that what Ted's saying? I'm not sure.
I bet it is. Yeah, it makes more sense, doesn't it, Ted?
It's a perfect beach bag. It's awesome. Tim Moore's mom made his gay bag. That's awesome. Yes, phones are unsanitary, and every day I want to post on Facebook. Everybody, take a break. Wash your hands. Sanitize your phone. What?
Happy birthday tomorrow, Ivanka.
Yay, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ted.
I was actually driving by your house talking to Dominic, like, look, this is where Ted lives, so he's our neighbor.
And my sister's birthday was this week.
Naomi, your birthday doesn't count in December right now, no offense, but we'll talk about it then. If we're hopefully down goes the IKEA bag. So, let's see. So my tradition is January 3rd, I wish everybody happy birthday. We're gonna have a birthday this year, so that way it's taken care of. And now some people actually get upset they get too many messages and they feel overwhelmed. So it's like,
why are you looking at me?
I don't know, because you have a birthday story. So set up.
What birthday story?
What's your Facebook birthday strategy?
The same one as David has?
No.
Oh.
Every morning he wakes up and goes.
Yep, that is my Facebook birthday strategy. I try to send a meme that's appropriate for that person.
Another rotation around the star, commendable, like Spock one?
Yeah.
It's
and I don't do the Stevie Wonder one. I wish I could see you on your birthday.
Okay.
I don't do that one anymore.
Yay! Focus on the now for sure.
Absolutely.
So the reason why I wait at the end to do the questions is because when we do the show and when we have the studio set up, we're gonna have the show or a little talk show, and then at the end we'll say like a little pause on it, and we'll cut the live conversation out at the end, so it's not interactive. So it's like, here's the show and here's the interaction part, so we can like splice it and have it be like a standalone show, so people don't feel like left out because we're interacting with everybody. Hey Jose, thanks for tuning in. Jose was one of the last people we had dinner out in public with before this happened. We're like the only people in the restaurant pretty much, except for one obnoxious party. So Facebook versus Craigslist. Facebook Marketplace versus Craigslist. I would say I use Facebook Marketplace 110% more than Craigslist.
I hardly ever go to Craigslist.
It feels so low tech.
But I'm, Facebook Marketplace. It's like you're on Facebook and like, hey, let's look at this. Or they'll send like a reminder or something of something that you've like once liked or something.
Still available, price dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's convenient. I actually was kind of irritated when it first came out because it was like the icon for it was like where the messenger or whatever was like something you always access. So it's like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to buy anything. But We found some pretty cool stuff,
And we sold some stuff.
like the Chase lounges. We bought some Chase lounges.
Bought some vintage Chase
What
lounges.
did we sell?
I sold Joseph and Mary
Low modes.
slow molds because I had a different Joseph and Mary that I liked better. And
Did you sell the whole set though?
no, I bought a whole set, and we only had the Joseph and Mary. And now I kind of wish I would have kept it because I could have fun with it. But oh well, I've got enough blow molds.
We're running out of space for things that aren't.
I don't think I'm allowed to buy
Utility.
any more blow molds. So
I'm not stopping him, but I'm not encouraging him. So hey, Danny, we're actually talking about you today.
we're talking about you,
maybe
Danny.
we move back someday. So
Yeah, there's a cute house down the street from us. It would be wonderful for you.
not far from the fam, so we could meet up and network, have good times post COVID. So yeah, everyone's saying we should do this song again at the end of the show, like the closeout.
Oh,
I was thinking about that today actually too. So Steve Thompson, the type of ice cream is Oreo cheesecake with chocolate ice cream blizzard. And I'm salivating right now. I buy a large now and I make 2 portions out of it.
I don't like stuff in my ice cream, like all of that.
Bonuses.
Yeah, I guess. I prefer. I'm on their on a chocolate malt thing right now.
No whipped cream.
No whipped cream, empty calories. But they do have this slushy, this lemonade slushy.
It looks a lot better than it tastes.
I was all about that for a while, and then the slushy machine was out for a few weeks, and then the last time I had it, it was just like
We saw our friends from North Portland that came all the way to the deep southeast, and they were like, "It's down," and they were like kind of upset. I was like, "We had called before to make sure it worked." But
my mom's watching. Hi, Mom.
so it's right on YouTube now.
Oh, it's good to see you too, Mom. Well, we're not seeing you. I'm glad you're seeing us.
So Jose, the reason why we chose that song is because not anything like really too significant, but I know that as old hymnal, and it was written in 1949 originally. I'm pretty sure
In the
we're
40s.
safe from the ASCAP people that want to like shut it down. So I think it's safe, and also for a lot of folks, a lot of mature homosexual males from the South, that was like the signature song for like the last call. And also I had a friend here that that was like his theme song. So that's why I like it. And every time you hear it, it's just like you can't help it.
Yeah,
You in the shower like I can't stop.
it's got a good beat.
Yeah.
You can dance to it. I give that record a 45. Dick
Oh,
Clark.
God.
Bandstand.
It's got a beat and you can dance to it.
Well, that's what they would say on
Yeah, I know. It's
Bandstand.
like their catchphrase. I don't know what to say. I'm just saying little.
Or 75. Well, I forget. Was Rate a Record?
I don't know. I know I watch Soul Train reruns. Those are pretty dope. Yes,
If
Autumn.
Donald Finch was watching, he could tell us he used to be an American Bandstand dancer.
Yes, Autumn. We love sharing with people, and this is the way we can do it. Like we're at a little fun party. Rocky Road.
Ice cream. Where do you see that?
Right here.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Rocky Road. I guess that's the only thing. I don't like marshmallows and walnuts. So
It's stuff in them. Yeah, there's marshmallows in them.
Stuff in
I
it.
don't like stuff in them.
What about so no Cold Stone? With the we call it the mix up the stuff in it. That's what I like to know.
Well, they mix flavors and stuff. Flavors are good, but chunks and it's too much for me.
So yes, they're the Happy Goodmans is the name of the people in the band, and the lady who does it has a big like Martin Simpson hairstyle, and it's kind of amazing. So
Higher the hair, higher to heaven.
yes, Christopher, the Thirst is real. The internet pages are everywhere. Everyone's following them, which I'm glad they exist. So they don't have to come to my page or our page, or our groups. Aunt Shannon and Mammer Hawkin, all of that.
I see that.
So yes, we'll do a fade out song, I guess, when we're ready for that time. So I have it all queued up right here. So stay tuned for the song. back on wax, or some sort of catchphrase that people say the DJs say in the olden days.
Oh, Ouija board feature because Josh gets a message from a dead person. Okay.
I thought it was a joke.
I
thought it was real.
I thought you were real.
I could
I'm
totally
just like,
see
how
that.
they doing that? Like, moving the little triangle thing.
I was like, so
That's
how's
spooky.
it? How are you doing? He's like, oh, well, this is great tax incentive. It was totally like some sort of like total scam. And I was like, huh, that's interesting. Can I talk to your supervisor, please? And he's like, what? And I was like, so here's the link of your obituary. Click blocked. It blocked me instantly. I was like, well, what happened? Yes, Ted, they did a small bag as well this year, and we got the big one. We should have got a small one too, but
Yeah, so we always, that's one of the things we do, Shanna, when we get in the van or whatever, is like we hand sanitize us, the phones, I do the steering wheel, the key. We're all about the hand sanitizer.
Yes, I bought some new stuff that's very liquidy, which is kind of terrible, but
often, yes, Rick. They are Hanna-Barbera pictures.
What are?
My birthday memes, a lot, quite a few.
Heavis to Murgatroyd, happy birthday.
Yeah. Exit stage left, or I don't know.
That's what it was. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Craigslist as far as anything anymore, as far as purchasing stuff. But I guess a lot of people are turning away from Facebook. That's why I'm doing a shout out again to the YouTube audience, which I'm chatting with down here on my other device. So you can actually use 2 different browsers and the same camera. So I'm very excited about that. So we can, mass market to people, and everyone can see it if they're against Facebook. So. Hey, Rodney, good to see you. Yeah, we're doing good. We're super busy. Let's see. So, outside we'll show the after part of the projects, not the during.
Yeah, it was supposed to be done this week. There was a mix-up with the concrete company.
With the concrete.
No. And they didn't deliver. So we're scheduled for concrete on Tuesday and Thursday.
And we'll do a reveal show when it's all ready to be.
And
we'll also show the living room again once we can show it.
Once my flowers are kind of back up a little bit, perked up. So.
Yes, Craigslist was a thing. Now it's not. Autumn says. Naomi says chocolate malts are the best.
They are. Aren't they, Naomi?
Empty foods are empty calories, but how is slushy a food group? I have the same philosophy. I will never buy a candy bar at a store, but I'll eat 7 Halloween candies because they're fun size and it's not a full candy bar, so it's not the same.
I would say that it's in the unicorn colored food group.
Red number 5, whatever.
Yeah, it's crazy bright green and yellow and blue. That one slushie.
It looks like ocean water or something. They have that Sonics. Do you eat with soy sauce and wasabi? There's 3 males and 1 female in that group, so I don't know how the arrangement goes. But if you actually watch YouTube and look up that song, there's a version that sounds very Oak Ridge Boise kind of.
Yeah,
and all the men have like terribly dyed black hair, and it's like 1986 or something. It's kind of I said Barbara Mandrell era. Didn't I say that before? I think that's what I said. It was totally like 1986 country. It's great. It's worth seeing if you didn't like it. Oh, slushy sushi. Got it. I was like, this conversation got off the rails. Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Yep, Snagglepuss. Do the concrete.
Gerard says we both look great because the camera's up here and it's pointing down. Doesn't see the Dairy Queen fall out.
I have 0 product in my hair or beard. I seriously jumped out of the shower, threw clothes on, and the music started.
Aunt Shannon said we should do the concrete as a dance move. Mix it up. I guess you can't do the Cabbage Patch. You gotta mix it up. Yes, Elvira from the Oak Ridge Boys. So as a child, my grandparents made me mixtapes for my birthday, and Elvira is one of the songs on one of them.
Aww. Which grandparents?
The grandparents ones. My grandma June, she's still around. She's in Newport.
She was a looker when she was young.
She looks like a movie star.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, I guess it's kind of one of the reasons why I like mid-century stuff so much, because it was like fancy at her house. And she when I was a kid, she would go swimming in the river. She lived by the river, and she had little caps. I love swim caps with little fake flowers and stuff on them. It's pretty funny. So I guess we do the fade out now.
I guess we do the fade out.
So bear with me, everybody, because I have to figure out how to shut these both down at the same time. So who cares? But anyways, you want to do the dance moves?
Well, we should say our
normal. What?
Make sure you wash your hands, hand sanitizer.
We'll see you next week.
Yes. Be safe, everybody.
And fade out with the jams.
I'll be on my game next week.
We'll see. One more time. 3, 2. There we go. Now we're live. Thanks, YouTubers, for tuning in for the first time. All right, Land, Facebook Land. Make sure to like Jensen Lens on YouTube. Follow us. On the moon. Looking for a savior to come. Trying to end it, it's not ending.
It's not over yet.
Get the after party with YouTube. Make it extra. Director's cut. All right. Thanks, everybody. Stay safe. Hit us up if you need anything. We're here. End in the stream. 3, 2.